I've like noticed that you guys have like a lot of porn stars on the pod. Is there
Mhm.
like a reason why?
There's a lot of interesting stories with the
Yes.
OnlyFans models,
I'm sure
reasons that they're doing it or whatever, and
She's like, I'm sure there are. Yep.
and we're an LLC, so we can subscribe and write it off as a business write-off, so that helps too. So
Research.
Nice.
When you saw that, was that discouraging at all for you to come on?
Yeah, I thought I was like gonna be like coerced into doing porn or something.
Welcome, fellow lushes. Come on in, pull up a bar stool, and enjoy some cocktails with Dimples and the Beard.
anyway, welcome back to another episode of Cocktails with Dimples and the Beard. Another one, as DJ Khaled would say. Another one. Another beautiful lady tonight. And this one, very, very funny.
She is very funny. You can't find her in Playboy. You can't find her
Not
in
yet.
OnlyFans.
Not
You
yet.
can't find her in all your perverted ways because
Right, I
I've
know.
looked and tried.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Disclaimer: all you perverts who only tune in for the pervy parts, you might as well go. I hate to say that, but you might as well go. Although, no.
No. I was just gonna say, why do you send away? She
Stay.
You listen to her what she likes
Stay.
to talk about.
Go find Jonah Campos' set from Kill Tony 2022,
What's chit chat?
and you'll know why you should stick around if you're a pervert. Because
So pause.
she might
go
be
look at
too.
her, and then I'm hoping we can get a.
But before
She'll
you,
repeat a few of those jokes.
but before you go look for her thing, you know what you should do?
What? Masturbate? What?
Subscribe.
Disclaimer. Oh wait, disclaimer.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Like. Oh, you done already? And she didn't even come on yet. You
I-
sicko.
I don't want them to think I'm jerking off to you.
Again. That's before the cameras go on. Hit the like button, subscribe, give us a comment. We'd appreciate it. Call us a couple of
Ass
masturbating fools. Ask us-
Okay, Grandpa. You're a masturbating fool.
I do down by the river when grandma's napping.
Masturbating fool. It started so promising, and then fool.
I'm trying to get their disclaimer so we can say we're family friendly.
We're not family friendly.
And you're ruining it.
We're as offensive as
fucking it up.
possible. And no, we want to be offensive.
Do?
We do.
Since when? When have we ever been offensive?
Episode 1.
Okay.
God, we were so shitty. I say that like we're good now.
I was gonna say nothing's changed. We're still shitty.
All right.
We're just visual now and better looking than we were a year ago.
Do you think you're better looking today? Than
I
you
get
were
better
a year ago?
looking. I get better looking as I age. Yes, every
Yeah.
day. Every day I wake up and say,
How long are you going to keep that thing for? Are you
more
going to
handsome today than you were yesterday? You sexy motherfucker. And then I'd break out dancing.
Are you going to let that thing go full Tom Selleck?
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking about it.
I truly hope so.
I'm getting a good mix of reactions.
Are you?
I am.
That's because you look like a guy who should have a mustache. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, your mustache makes perfect sense to me. Nobody could pull it off more than you could.
It's a little great. I gotta even know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get that professionally trimmed.
Should I trim it?
Do you? You should start oiling it.
I pluck it a few times. A couple of the strays go like this. Head to this guy.
Yeah. I got eyebrows that do the same thing. Good thing I wear the hat.
But it's a little gray. I think about maybe I should color it, huh? Maybe color it jet black.
Please do. Please do. Yes. I would agree. Change approved.
So someone told me, and this was today actually.
Okay.
They said this is my dad who has always had a mustache since and she's maybe in her 30, like 30 now, we'll say. And she says her dad every morning will brush his teeth and then use the toothbrush to brush his mustache.
Is that disgusting? I don't think it is. But
Or is this guy brilliant?
But I'm a pretty disgusting
I
fella.
mean, that's pretty brilliant.
You know what I like?
Little soap in there, a little slick to hold it down. Oh, this guy is more brilliant than I ever imagined.
Yeah. I don't see the issue with it.
No,
I would take that toothbrush. I would brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Do this.
And brush your ass.
And then put the other end in. No, not brush my ass. My ass is clean. I get it clean in the shower.
So if I brush end out,
yeah,
toothbrush.
Yep.
Stuck it in my ass.
Yep.
Could I brush your teeth with it?
If you stuck the toothbrush in your ass.
No. The handle. In my ass.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Brush out.
Brush out. How long is your toothbrush? That's
not very long.
Then no. As long
there might be a few, my ass cheek doing this.
That depends.
As I'm brushing your teeth.
The other question is, how many people I mean, obviously
that's heavy.
Go ahead. Oh, pussy. My mug is too heavy.
I need to lighten it.
Obviously, that gets recorded for content. How many people, if you can guarantee me that gets 1 million views? Yes.
Well, million's a lot.
That's what I'm saying, though. If you could guarantee me it got 1 million views, then yes.
Okay, you know what? Where do I sign? I will guarantee it. Right here. I will give you a written contract, but I guarantee you'll get 1 million views.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
If it doesn't get 1 million views as part of this guarantee, no. In the part of this contract, if it doesn't get 1 million views, however many views short of 1 million it is, that's how many times I get to repeat the return the favor to you. So
that has nothing to do with it. You're making this bigger than it needs to be.
I'm not. I want to create content that makes us winners.
And let's start there, and we'll talk about something else after that. But let's just start there.
Okay. Well, then I'll come up with something shitty for you to do. Get it? Shitty?
I thought you enjoyed it.
No, I would enjoy the toothbrush up my ass more than having to do it. So
it's not helping me.
No, it's not.
I will keep thinking.
Because much like nope, not gonna say it right now. Don't want to give away the secret. You'll have to watch further into the episode.
Yes, don't give away that.
To know what might have
secrets to our success. So what do you think about it? You sleep on it.
No, I'm not.
You think about it.
I'm not gonna do it without a guarantee.
I told you I would give you a guarantee and write it down.
Yeah, no, that's fine, but the contract has to include what I want.
It's my contract.
Well, then I'm not signing it.
I'll write it up.
No, that's fine. I'm not signing it then.
All right. So anyways, back to the Mr. Brilliant.
Who's Mr. Brilliant? Oh, yeah. Okay. What about him?
All right. Please. Let's go back to leave a comment. Is the guy brilliant or disgusting?
I would assume that
brushes teeth and then his mustachio.
Okay. See, that's at least 75% disgusting because 100% of women are going to say it's disgusting, right? There's not a woman out there who's going to be like, that's brilliant. 100% of the women and 50% of the men are going to say that's disgusting. So that's 75%.
Well, give us your first reaction and think about it. Seriously, think about it. Is it? Or is it?
Well, I don't.
What is it? What's wrong?
I mean, I'd have to see his mustache after he brushes it. Wait, your dad does this?
Not my dad. He's not my dad. He might. I'll ask him. He's never brought it up, and I've never seen him. He's got a comb.
Yeah, right. I have a comb.
That he combs his mustache.
Is it wood? Mine is wood.
No.
You're supposed to do your beard and mustache with wood.
I got wood. I can do that. See, that'll be the next contract. Okay. I will brush your beard with my wood.
Well, that doesn't have to get any views. We can do that.
Okay. So, there you go.
But you start leaking pre-cum, it means you're gay.
That's fine.
Okay.
It'll help the beard. It'll give it shine.
I'm not saying it wouldn't.
It'll give it a little slick.
I'm not saying it wouldn't. I'm just saying it makes you super, super gay.
Yep, that's fine. I'm okay with it. I've done a lot.
You've done a lot of gay shit? What?
Oh, what's knocking? That is that, isn't it?
Somebody's knocking. Come on in.
Well, it's gonna give away you're masturbating if it under the table. If you touch it.
Son of a bitch.
I can listen for. Then you and
Son of a bitch.
but yeah, do it. Yeah, leave a comment. What do you think? Think about it. Is it brilliant?
Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Leave a comment.
Or is it disgusting?
You know,
I'm gonna try it. Should I try it?
yes,
And if I should try it.
you should. 100%, but if you try
I
it-
have an electric brush.
That's fine.
Someone go. Bzzz,
But if you try it, make sure the camera's on. We don't do anything that doesn't, you know.
I think I need to shut it off and then maybe I'll do both. I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't think you can have it running because it spins this way. That's not going to work.
It'd be hilarious.
No, you're going to have
Do it
to.
with spoo toothpaste.
No, you're going to have to turn it off. Oh wait, is
And
there
I
still two? Wait, does he rinse it before he,
I don't know. I'm not sure.
or does he?
I'm assuming he does because then it would be foams. Well,
Well, then maybe he washes that out. Maybe that's how he.
it's just the wet water. Maybe that's
Maybe that's how he cleans his mustache.
right.
The more I think about it, the more brilliant it is, and I already thought it was brilliant.
Rinses it off, or maybe he does. He little toothpaste in the mustache. Rinse it off.
Toothpaste.
Get the toothpaste out. Now it's clean. It's slickered down.
I think this guy is onto something.
Oh,
Maybe we should make. Let's talk off the air. I think we got $1 million idea there. We can create something.
edit this out so nobody comes up with like.
Right. This is better than trying to get rich making YouTube videos. I know that. That's not working.
It'll be. Let's come up with a good name.
The
No, I don't say it on air. The one that we can say on air when we try it, it'll be the butt brush. When I put it,
the toothbrush mustache cleaner of like
when it's. I mean, I know what my preference is, but when I do stick my toothbrush in my butt and brush your teeth, do we want it running or not?
Yes.
Because I know I do.
1,000% if it's an electric toothbrush. Wait, I think okay, no. Hold on. The worst part about this now is that I'm going to be putting in my mouth the same toothbrush you put in your mouth. I don't even care about the asshole thing anymore. I am not. No, you can't. We have to get a clean.
I'll buy a new one.
Yes, we have to get a new clean
Matter of
toothbrush.
fact, I have new heads. I can just put a new one on.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, that would be the worst part of it. Would be having your fucking spit in my mouth.
Look, I haven't spit in your mouth before.
You haven't.
Well, I don't know. What do you call it when you take my gum?
Oh yeah, I did take your gum once.
Yeah.
I did do that. I had to. Or
Give me that.
I had to.
He took it out before I even knew what was going on. Wait, what? What just happened? Where'd my gum go? Oh yeah, there you go.
Just reached in and grabbed it. Ah. Our guest is late. Stall.
That's fine. Did you send the?
I sent it twice, actually. I just sent it a half hour ago just to make sure.
That's all right. We can take your time. We don't like to keep pretty ladies waiting, but pretty ladies
Love.
can obviously keep two douchebags waiting.
Love to keep us waiting.
And that's fine. We'll wait. I'm done waiting. So you're bored. Aboard.
Pull out.
What?
Abortion isn't legal anymore.
Do you have a preference in toothpaste?
No.
That when I
No.
mint? Bubble gum.
No, but definitely one of the blue jelly stuff, not the white pasty stuff.
We got to know the difference between the toothpaste white pasty stuff and what gets me excited in my white pasty stuff.
Oh, look at that.
Well, there we go.
Whew. Thank God.
I was ready to go get the toothbrush.
Thank God. That was getting out of control. I don't know how I'm gonna.
I was ready to let's just do it right now.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna edit that.
All right.
Should I edit that?
No,
Okay.
never ever keep a pretty lady waiting.
And without further ado, the one and only Jonah Campos. All right, I think I'm good now.
Oh,
There
Hello.
we go.
hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We are very good. Very good. Thank you for joining us, Jonah Campos.
Yeah, thank you.
we are super excited. I've been wanting this to happen for quite a while. I saw you on Kill Tony and
You killed it.
Skankfest Vegas 2022 back. I think it was in October, wasn't it?
Yeah, October.
October. and you had, in my opinion, the most memorable bucket pull of the weekend. It was fantastic. The set killed, and I think a lot of people have probably seen the video by now. So,
Yeah.
what made you head to Skankfest?
I've been wanting to go for like the past 2 years, and
Wow.
I was like jobless, so so I just like signed up for their like volunteer stuff.
Oh, okay.
What does that
And
mean?
they have like a volunteer like option where you can go and like you can go like for all the days for free, but you have to like work like 6 hours.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were working there and then still managed to get up on stage.
Yeah, I just had to like clip on like badges. It was really dumb.
But it got you there. I assume you still had to get yourself out there and stuff, though, huh?
Yeah.
Pay for all
But
your
I have,
traveling. So.
yeah, I have family that lives over there.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was able to sleep there.
Oh, that's cool. Very
That
nice.
helps.
Very nice. And
Yeah.
as was brought up on stage, you flew by yourself.
Mhm. Yeah, I flew by myself.
But it's only an hour and a half drive?
4 hours
4 hours. Okay.
from Orange County.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and that was your second time doing stand up?
Yeah, my first time I was like blackout drunk, so I don't really remember.
Is there any footage of that
No.
first time? No.
Thankfully.
Were you as nervous the first time?
Probably not. I don't really remember it. But I'm pretty sure I was not at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Where did you do it?
I did it in San Diego at like one of their their comedy clubs open mic.
Sure.
Yeah.
So is comedy a thing you've been wanting to get into and just finally got the nerve to get up and hit the open mic, or was this kind of a whim? Where did the love come from?
Yeah, like I've always watched like comedy growing up, and I've always wanted to do it. I just never thought that I was funny. So I tried, but I was like, fuck it, might as well.
Well, as you mentioned, it took you 2 years to go on. So what was that process of over 2 years convincing yourself to go?
For Skankfest?
Yeah.
Well, it's like a bucket, so I didn't think I was gonna get pulled anyways, but I was like, you know what? If it happens, and I'll pull one out of my ass for it. But I'm glad I did.
Now I got to know,
Go ahead.
Were you completely sober for your set on Kill Tony?
Yeah, I had like one drink.
Okay, all right. And did you have material written before you went up, or did you kind of come up with that on the fly?
No, I have like I've always had material that I've like written in my notes, like on my phone. I just never had the chance to or never wanted to do it and go up.
Yeah.
So I was a little prepared.
Well, and it was, I mean, it was a great set, obviously. The crowd loved it, and very funny. I mean,
the panel too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the panel.
You definitely had the support.
Yeah,
of the crowd.
everyone's super sweet.
So once you got done from that, how was the crowd to you there? I mean, as far as just welcoming you or talking to you, and what's your next step?
I think it was like one of the last shows around, so like everyone was outside anyways. But everyone came up to me. Everyone told me that I did a good job. Everyone was super supportive. Yeah, and I got to talk to like Big J and Tony afterwards. It was nice.
That's awesome. Did you end up doing Big J's New Year's Eve show?
I went out there. I like messaged him, but I did not go up.
Okay.
No. Yeah, that would have been fun too, but I think I didn't go up for a reason. So.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So how much comedy have you been doing since then?
I've been trying to do it like every week. Like in the beginning, I was doing it like 4 times a week, and then I think I like drained myself out, and so I've just only been doing like 3 times a week or 2.
That's
Two or
still a
three.
lot.
That's still a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Not
ever
as
do-
much. Not as much as like every other like open mic there, but
How many
yeah.
how many open mics are in the area? Do you have a chance to go up pretty much every night?
Every night except Saturdays and Fridays.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So there's a good scene where you're at then.
Yeah, there's a lot, and then LA's like a 40-minute drive, so it's not that bad. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. That's good. So where was your first time going up on stage?
San Diego, yeah.
San Diego. So you don't remember the show, but do you remember the jokes you told?
No,
Same.
I don't remember anything. Not one bit.
Okay.
Thankfully, I
Was
think
it-
that was for a reason.
Was it a similar thing? Was it a bucket pull or was it just you signed up for the open mic and then
Yeah, it like went in order.
okay. So you knew you were going up. Were you did you get a little drunk? Were you planning to get a little drunk to help with nerves and then kind of went a little too hard?
Yeah. But now like I still drink like before I go up because I still have that anxiety, that shakiness.
Yeah.
So when you're on Kill Tony and shaking, took you a little bit to get going. At any moment, did you think I'm just leaving the stage, or were like what got you through?
At first I wasn't gonna go up. Like it took a while. I was like front row and I heard my name and I wasn't gonna go up in the beginning.
No.
I'm glad I did, but I was just like, just hold the microphone close to your mouth and just start speaking into it.
And obviously I'm hoping that everybody has seen the video because the jokes that you told, hilarious, but did not see them coming, especially from you seem just very meek and docile kind of, and the jokes were
Yeah.
pretty heavy,
A lot of left field.
punchy
Yeah,
jokes.
love it. They were perfect.
Do you really have a boyfriend in the Navy?
We broke up like
After that
Well-
joke?
no, we broke up last month, but he
Oh,
was
I'm
in the
sorry.
Navy.
Yeah.
He was what?
He was in the Navy.
Yeah.
He was okay. Well,
Did he approve of the joke? Was the joke okay, or did he not like that one?
I didn't even like run it by him. But I think he was fine with it. Maybe if someone would make a joke about me, I would be a little off, but didn't really care.
it's a good one. So go listen.
Are you still are those jokes still part of your set?
No,
No, those have already been archived.
yeah. I've written a lot because like I mean you can like write so many jokes about like the military, but I threw all those away. Those are in the past.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha. So they're not as fun. Well, I mean, it's not like you're lying by saying I have a boyfriend and nobody knows if you do or don't. I mean, if they're good
Yeah.
jokes.
Right. Yeah, they can't all be 100% true.
Right.
There's got to be a little embellishment to them. I assume he didn't really give you chlamydia, so.
No, unfortunately not.
Oh,
I got to ask a side question. Do you do piercing? Are you a piercer?
Do I like give them to people?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
No,
because
I'm
I see you have the blackout tattoo on your arm, and I know a lot of
Mhm.
piercers end up with blackout tattoos because they like piercers that go into tattooing start like by kind of practicing on themselves, and they end up with like the blackout tattoos. So I thought maybe you were in that business.
Oh no. I feel like getting piercings though, but no.
You have a lot of I'm obviously a big tattoo lover. You got a lot of tattoos. How is on the pain scale? How is the one on the stomach?
Oh, I would say like a 7. I was
Okay.
getting like really, really annoyed with it. Like after a while, it took a couple hours.
Yeah.
That just like mad. I just want to go home.
That's
But
how
I would say my arm hurts like a lot worse than my stomach.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where's
did you set out to do the black arm?
I wanted to get into the military, so I wanted to cover up some things on my arm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
But you didn't never went into the military then?
No, I'm currently in the process of trying to go back.
Okay.
I had some things happen,
Sure,
you
sure.
know, so I'm in the process of hopefully getting my paperwork done.
Oh,
Okay. So has that been a dream of yours to go into the military?
Yeah, since I was a kid, yeah, typical.
Oh, fun. What branch?
I was gonna do the army because I'm not smart enough to join the Air Force.
Oh,
is that a thing?
no.
Are Air Force? I mean, are Air Force people smarter? Is that a thing?
I
I
feel
think
like
the
they
Air
are.
Force people tell you they are, but
Maybe.
Which branch are you in, Mustache?
in the Air Force,
Obviously, you're
Ian
on.
Maverick.
Obviously, you're on the
Flying.
police force.
Here you go.
This is a new look for him. Where I'm still adjusting to the porn stash that he's busted out for recent podcasts. So
The stash is good. I like it. Yeah,
Ah.
it's very soothing.
Now you have to be honest. I don't get offended. Is it? Or are you just telling me that?
No, I like it. I like everyone with a mustache. I think every guy should have a mustache. Yeah.
wait now.
Bam.
So you're in your
I love you.
early. Wait,
I
no.
love you. I love
Okay.
you.
All right, go ahead. Sorry. Are you done? Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I
love you.
You're obviously in your early 20s. Is the mustache back? Is the mustache a thing for young gentlemen? Is that or is it back in fashion?
I think it's just my thing.
Okay.
I just like guys with mustaches.
All right. All right.
All right. So every time I want to shave it, I get a compliment. So I haven't yet. And now I'm not.
I know.
She just
You usually shave
I do.
like clean face.
Clean face or goatee or something. So it's since high school since I've had a mustache. But so now, because of you, I will be keeping it another couple of weeks.
Awesome. Thank you, Jonah.
Of course.
Okay, you may like it, but there's a lot of material there, right? Like you could write a lot of jokes about that.
You could be
Just a mustache in general is a joke writer, isn't it?
Maybe. give me a year into comedy, and maybe I'll think of something.
so feel free to use me as a joke if you'd like.
Right.
So
Right.
that brings up a great point. If you're going to go into the Army, that's going to put your comedy career on hold for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I won't get in. But if I do, like I've always written, whether or not I was doing comedy, it would definitely feel like weird and sad, but depending on like if I get moved somewhere, I'm pretty sure they have comedy there.
Yeah. Right. And let's face it. I mean, if you got to go through basic training, obviously needs some levity. You can just be the person who tells jokes in the tent. So, and you're in the barracks at night and keep spirits high. And, I can't imagine going through basics. So,
No.
but I'm a big wuss. So
That's true.
I heard it's a lot easier now, so
easier now. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah. That can't really do what they used to do back in the day. I'm sure. But.
So is the Army in your family? Is that why why it attracts you to it?
no, my grandpa, he was in the Marines, like in the 70s, and I have like a few cousins in the Navy and the Army, but I don't know. I always thought it was really cool.
Okay.
And I like uniforms.
Well, there you go. Maybe you'll meet someone in a uniform with a mustache when you're in.
Really?
I'm gonna gloat just so
Really?
you know. We'll be done, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna gloat for days. So, as you're into comedy, who did you listen to when you were younger, or even like an inspiration in comedy for you?
It's kind of a boring answer, but like as a kid, like the Chappelle Show would always be on, so I would like sneak downstairs and like turn it on at like volume 2 and just like watch it every night. But
That's not a boring answer. That's the GOAT right there.
everyone loves Chappelle.
Yeah. Chappelle is. Yeah.
Oh heck yeah!
The Chappelle Show is genius. Just genius. It's sad that it only lasted that short time,
Sure.
but
Yeah, never embarrassed on that answer. That's for sure.
yeah. And you're a big fan. You're a big fan of the Legion of Skanks. So you big fans of Lewis and Big J.
Um, I've never actually watched their comedy.
Just well, and that's I think that's funny too, because I am a fan of some comedians via podcasts, and then when I see them do stand up, I'm like, okay, I like them better on the I'm not going to say who, but I like I like them better on the podcast than I do their stand up. So I
Yeah.
get that. Like Legions of Skank podcast stuff is hilarious. So you
Yeah.
don't really I mean, that's the nice thing about the podcast world is you can do comedy without being on stage. So
Yeah. I've seen like Big J stuff now, and I like it. But
Yeah,
mostly there for Skanks.
yeah, Big J's seems like a really cool guy too, just a really down to earth dude, and really
Yeah.
what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you hung out with them. Did you get to hang out with them New Year's Eve?
Nope. I went there, watched people, and then left.
Okay.
But I did get to say hi to him at Skankfest, and he was super sweet to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it hard at all? I mean, obviously, did you watch Kill Tony at all before, or did you know the? Okay,
Yeah.
so was it hard? I know they can go hard on the comedians that go up there and really make fun of you quite a bit. Did you struggle at all? It looked like you were laughing and taking it all in stride. So
Yeah, I feel like I could take jokes, and I've definitely seen like other open micers and get a lot worse. So I feel
Yeah.
pretty good about it.
Yeah. Well, and the nice thing, like with you, it was all in good fun. Obviously, I've seen some Kill Tony episodes where the
boy.
comedians were bad, and you're like, "Ooh, I really feel bad for this person because Tony is relentless, and he does not care what he says."
Yeah. So at that part, but yeah, they were just making fun of my shaking. So
Yeah. It was fun.
So are you obviously with your shaking that you bring up, nervous being on stage? Are you shaking or nervous right now talking with us?
I'm definitely nervous. I'm having a drink, so that makes it better.
Moscow
What are
Mule.
you drinking?
I'm just drinking Jack and Coke.
Perfect.
Okay.
Pretty boring. But
Well,
I
that's
still
all right.
shake on stage. Like when I do open mics, I shake a little. I get really bad anxiety. I'll like throw up before
Oh,
or
really?
after. Yeah, it's bad.
But you continue on. That right there is a great feat.
Yeah, it's nuts. I don't know why, but I'm still doing it.
So
well, I think the more and more you do it, it'll get easier.
So after your
You
sets and you get
Hopefully.
through it, do you feel the dopamine rush? Are you all jacked up after you've been on, and is the anxiety kind of gone and now you're just fired up?
No, I'm anxious because I always think I do really bad, even like after someone will like give you a compliment. I still get that anxiety
Yeah.
riddled. But I'm glad because I don't want to be like one of those assholes who are just like, yeah, I had such a good set, and then you go to the next open mic and you eat shit.
Have you had some bombs yet? Have you had some nights that were legitimate, not what you thought were bombs, but
right,
legitimate bombs where you're just up there and you're not getting anything?
I would say so. Yeah. There was an open mic in LA a couple weeks ago where I just stood there and for some reason nothing came out. I was like, I don't want to do this, and I just left. So that's a bomb. That's a bomb for me.
But you've gone on since?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, see, so
I'll tell you what, there's no way I could ever do it. So
no. So I give you all the credit in the world because I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, plus I'm not funny.
Well, that helps.
I mean,
that
that's
would
number
help too. But I mean, that's part of the reason I can't do it is because I know I'm not. But even the thought, like we've thought about doing like live podcasts with this thing, and even the thought of that like terrifies me. I'm like,
yeah, absolutely.
Oh boy. So I'm much
really
better.
what?
Just the fear of public speaking thing. It's different when you're just
like
talking to some
crowd audience.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So not that we expect them to laugh at anything, but if they're just sitting there being silent, I don't, it'd be hard to keep going. So.
Right. Yeah.
So that's why I give you credit. Anybody that goes up live, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
it's just keep practicing, and hopefully get better at bombing.
So in open mics, do you have a support group that goes to the open mics with you and helps and at least lasts with you, or do you go alone to everything because you had gone alone to Kill Tony?
In the beginning of going to open mics after Kill Tony, I did go alone. I would like sit in the back. I would write on my little notebook. But now I have like a people that I like can talk to and like just feel a little better about being there.
Yeah.
But they're all also open mics, so they kind of get it.
Yeah, they know what you're going through.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would imagine you get once you've been to enough open mics and you're doing them a lot, you must get a circle of people that you're seeing all the time at all these open mics that can obviously commiserate and are feeling the same feelings you're feeling. So
yeah, it's nice.
Well, I have it in my head. I don't want to forget. How did you come up with your name, Pabst Blue Weenie?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I just wanted something stupid, and yeah.
Because we're in Wisconsin, so we're like, where'd she come up with Pabst Blue? We're in Wisconsin, so we're like,
they make it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thought given to it.
Do you drink Pabst Blue Ribbon beer? Was that your beer of choice?
I actually really hate Pabst.
Even better.
They're gonna hate when you're big and famous. They're gonna hate that.
I like the aesthetic of it. It's cool, but
yes.
Sorry.
Sorry, Pabst.
That's all right.
They're not watching.
So when going through your Instagram, I'm assuming that picture of the Pabst Blue Ribbon can and the blue weenies, was that a fan that sent that to you, or did you take that?
One of my friends got it for me as like a Christmas present.
That's really neat.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah.
Do you have that like framed and up or anything, or just?
I have it like in like one of my piles of pictures.
Of stuff.
I make collages, so like I have like all my pictures in like one big stack of mess.
Well, let's get into your art because my gosh, all your posts are just beautiful and wonderful art, photos. So what's your go-to? You do photography, art, and collages, or what?
I used to take pictures like on like a film camera, but I've never really like developed them. But I enjoy taking pictures like on my phone.
Yes.
But most of the stuff I usually get like off magazines, like old magazines.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
And then you seem to incorporate something into them all. Just something of your personality, or just what you think would look neat in that area, or how do you come up with that?
Yeah, sometimes I'm just like, oh, this looks nice. This pleases my eye, and I'll just add it. Or it's always been like a way to express myself, like since I was a kid. Like I would always draw, but this new like collage thing helps a lot. So it's like therapy.
That's awesome. So you can draw as well. Have you designed any of your own tattoos or anything?
No. I kind of stopped drawing after a while.
Oh, okay.
My dad and like my grandpa, super good artist. They don't draw anymore, but it was never like encouraged for me as a kid. So I was like felt really bad doing it.
Oh.
And then since then I never really drew anything, just like cutting up papers.
Which you don't see a lot these days. That's why it stands out, because it is different. And so you do it all right. You make things with your hands, so it's not digitally done. You actually physically do them. Is that right?
Both.
Okay.
Like there's so much to do like on a computer. So they're both fun, but there's definitely a lot more you can do with like a computer, digital collages. So I like playing around with both.
Yeah. And do you sell that? Do you sell your artwork?
I used to sell shirts.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get into that in a minute, because
yeah,
that's pretty freaking. The one shirt I saw was freaking hilarious.
We both want one. So the Eat Drink Masturbate shirt is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely gotta make more of those. I like hand print them.
Oh, okay. So it's a little bit. It's a process then.
Well, when you make more, you have two sales.
Yes.
So Just let us know when when you're gonna make some, and we will definitely. I love it.
I was like, how do you know my hobbies? I mean,
Again, the only thing wrong was the order. Masturbate.
yeah, I don't know that I would. I 100%. We actually were talking about this. As I said, the way it reads,
It's
reads
perfect.
it reads the best.
Yeah.
But would that really be my order? So I might shift it around. But the way it reads is the best.
Yeah. What's first in yours?
Yeah, what's your order?
Well, I think if I'm going to work up a hunger and a thirst, I would probably masturbate first and then go into. I'd probably masturbate, drink well,
I like to
eat after.
I like to drink first so that I can sensually seduce myself before I masturbate, and then I'm hungry, so then I eat.
There you go.
Even I won't sleep with me if I'm not drunk. So gotta get drunk before I masturbate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Speaking of sex, I have a question.
Go. Yes, I like a finger in the ass.
Do you guys I've like noticed that you guys have like a lot of porn stars on the pod. Is there like a reason why?
Okay.
But if you also look, we do have comedians and we have musicians.
I've seen a few, but yeah.
A few.
Yeah, we love to talk to people who have entertained or pop culture. We started with the Playmates. Our first interview was with a Playmate. Well, actually, our first interview was with a comedian, a friend of ours. And then we got into the Playmates, and we just happened to find one in a Facebook group. She was like, I'm willing to do podcasts. So we contacted her and she did ours. And from there, we got into the Playmates, and that just kind of branched out into some of the OnlyFans models. And
because it's a very tight knit group. So they, hey, I was on this. Yes, you should do it. And so the Playmates grew because they knew each other. So we really lucked out there. And then we just branched out in other areas.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stories with the OnlyFans models, reasons that they're doing it or whatever, and
she's like, I'm sure there are. Yep.
and we're an LLC, so we can subscribe and write it off as a business write-off. So that helps too. So
research. When you saw that, was that discouraging at all for you to come on?
Yeah, I thought I was like gonna be like coerced into doing porn or something. No, but
no. Yeah, no, we love talking comedy.
Yeah, no,
we absolutely love talking comedy, and we've tried. Comedians are an interesting breed. I'm sure from hanging out with comedians. They are.
They're fun, but
they're hard to. It's hard to get them to do the podcast.
Just to commit.
They're hard to get scheduled.
Nail them down, but they're fun to have on.
Yeah,
so
we would love to do more.
We appreciate, you coming on.
Yeah. So
and hopefully, as you go on, we're not coercing you to do anything.
Why would we? No, I'm coercing you to do more comedy so we can see more of your sets. That's what I want to see. You got to start recording some of these sets and putting them on
YouTube. Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I don't even like mic record it. I need to start doing that. This is what I've been told.
Oh yeah, for sure.
100%.
Yeah, at least to just kind of feel your jokes out and stuff. I would imagine it's nice to,
So not to get into a long story, but like he said, our first guest was a friend comedian. But what was bonus about that was he records a lot of his stuff and he records for other comedians. So he was very helpful with what equipment to get. But his big thing was record every show so that you can go back, not only listen to it to see what you can improve on, but as time goes on, puts it out there for content and or sale. So
yeah, I think I'm just like petrified to hear my voice live.
It is a weird thing for sure, and I know like when we started, our first couple episodes were audio only, and then we made the jump over to video, and it was tough. I mean, it is still tough for me to like actually sit down and watch one of our episodes. I like to just do it, forget about it, and that's why it's nice. What's that?
Do you guys edit your edit your podcast your own selves? Okay.
Yeah, we are the team.
Nice.
Yeah. We would love to find a producer of some sort, but we are not bringing in any money at this point. So It's all out of pocket right now. So someday maybe.
So it always
Yeah.
starts.
Yeah.
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 Right. You know, we got to start somewhere. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Pounding the pavement, as they say.
Mhm.
So besides comedy and getting nervous, what else do you do professionally?
What else do you do for getting nervous? You get nervous professionally.
Well, I know. It's a very it's a very cute trait of yours when you are up there being
Yeah.
nervous.
It's not cute at all.
You got it. Okay, you have to get sick of hearing that. I'm assuming, like people saying that it's cute. Like I'm ready to punch him for you. Okay.
No one anything like that. They're just like, "Oh, you're real nervous, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fucking nervous, of course." Yeah, most people I've gotten a lot of DMs like after after the episode dropped. They were like, "Oh, was this like really? Are you really nervous, or did they like put you up to this? Like, was it
An act?
It
was a bit, yeah.
Oh, this is me.
You were,
but I love that you keep doing it.
I gotta admit, you were hard to track down, like because of your
really?
Because of your interesting Instagram handle. Just using your name, and like I had to find you like on a Reddit group to find out who was that girl on Kill Tony.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, because if you enter Jonah Campos, like my name pops up. But yes,
doesn't?
maybe I should change it. Yeah.
It not at like an Instagram. It doesn't come right up.
I didn't think it did. Yeah.
No, I had a hard time finding you as well. So because of
Actually,
the wonderful name of the Patfluini, it is now.
But they do. There is a nice Reddit board dedicated to that set, just so you know, with a lot of nice compliments and.
Yes.
Oh, that's
so
sweet.
yeah. Yeah. So if you ever need a little uplifting, just type your name into Reddit and go and find that. A lot of people loved it for sure.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I like was on the live stream when the pod came out, and it was really bad. It definitely, yeah.
What part you?
And like why people like don't look at those things.
Were people mean about it on the live chat?
Yeah, I got called an SJW, which is really funny.
Why?
But I don't know. People are weird, but
they are.
It was definitely interesting to like read that because I've never had.
You said nothing that was like a woke type thing. That's weird. Why would?
Yeah. But it was definitely interesting to see like what people kind of go through like on a daily basis.
Yeah. The internet sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. Although I do keep saying, I wish our podcast would get big enough that we would start to get people making them comments, but careful what you wish for, but
we'll take them. That's for sure.
Because
when you're doing it.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's the thing. If they're talking about you, you're doing something right. Whether they're saying bad shit or good shit, you're doing something right. And most of the bad shit is just because they're jealous or just, they have absolutely no talent. They couldn't do it.
So exactly. So as you just said, that's the reason you don't read it. And you feel yourself taking those personally, or do you got to learn to just fuck them because you can't please everybody.
Yeah. Just not read them to be better.
Or maybe you could read them and use them as material. Like this douchebag said this and turn it around.
But definitely everyone's been super nice, like towards me and who know me from like the episode. So.
Right. Yeah. And that's what you find. Anybody who actually sees you in person and has to interact in person.
Yeah.
They're always going to be nice. It's just the internet. People are, an SJW. That blows me away. Like there was nothing in there that had anything to.
No, it didn't. But yeah, I can't explain them all.
I don't know how a finger in the ass is that.
Which is a great joke. the whole joke is set up with. So please, anybody watching, go listen to the set because it was. I would ruin it.
Yeah, I just tried telling my girlfriend the joke tonight. I have to show her the actual clip, and I did ruin it. But we definitely had you playing, but as we were gearing up tonight, we had the set playing over. Oh God, yeah. I could watch that set a million times. It's hilarious. It is so good.
Well, and I want to hear more. That's why I'm trying to push you to put more out there because I want to hear more of your material.
Come down to California. You know?
Well, I do that. California, and I do. That's a bucket list item for me. I definitely want to get out there and just spend like a weekend at the Comedy Store.
True,
I
true.
just sometime in my life, I want to go out there and do it. And so we'll see sometime.
I'll be going to Austin next month.
Oh, are you?
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
How long are you gonna be out there?
Maybe like 4 days.
Okay. Are you gonna be there on Monday night?
To perform or to?
Yeah, Tony actually like DM'd me today. Which I was gonna mention because he like mentioned he was like, yeah, I had my people track you down. I was like, oh, I need to change my name, my account name.
Yeah, Tony Hinchcliffe can't find you. You want to be findable by Tony.
Or there's a way to. I've seen it both ways, and I apologize, but where you could put in a name and it brings you to it,
right?
So I don't know if there's a way you connect that's not connected. I don't know enough about it, but well, that's awesome news. So tell what did he say?
He just like asked like when I was gonna go down there and like so he could like put me up about it. Super nervous. But super excited.
You'll kill it. You'll kill it.
Yeah.
You definitely had us as support, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you been to Austin before?
No, but I've been to San Antonio a few times.
Okay. Have you done comedy out there or just there for good?
Just there for like friends.
Cool. Are you doing any sets tonight?
No. I think like the only one tonight is in like an hour and I probably won't make it.
Gotcha.
But it's like it's like an hour away. So I'm just gonna relax tonight. Doing like one set a night is like hard on my mental.
So what do you do? What do you do to relax after or when you get home? There's a drive hour and a half hour home. But how do you relax after that?
I just breathe and I always have like comedy friend to like kind of like reassure me that like you're fine, it's over, like you didn't do like as bad as like most of the people here, so you're doing good. I just try not to think about it.
Disconnect.
Disassociate.
Yeah.
Which I thought was one of the funniest lines of that night as well.
Are you still playing clarinet?
No, I actually sold it.
Oh no.
But I do miss it a lot. Like
have you played for a long time?
Ensemble. Since I was like 9 till like I was 20.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh wow. Well,
yeah.
All through grade school I played clarinet as well. So
wow.
Clarinutists? What do we call flute? Well, I'm just saying
Did you call yourself a nudist?
I guess I did, didn't I? What do we call ourselves? Our
clarinetists?
Well, I was thinking flutists. That's where I incorporated it.
Flutist.
I apparently got that wrong.
She's like, I knew they were going to try and get me to do porn. But we're talking about being a nudist.
Not anymore. The clarinet's gone.
This one time at band camp. Oh, that was a flute. Never mind. That was a flute. And you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? This one time at band camp.
Was that on American Pie?
Okay. I didn't know with your tender young age.
Oh, young. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say that was probably out when you were like 2 years old. So nice.
So where do you get your inspiration for art? Your next project?
How I'm feeling, maybe. But then like it like completely like changes. Like it doesn't represent anything how I'm feeling. But it feels good to just like at least let something out.
Yeah. Right.
So do you have to act on it right away? Or can you say, I'm going to do this tomorrow? Or how does that work for you?
Yeah, tomorrow I'll like write like kind of like what I see. And then I might hate it and then just do something way brand new. But it's something I really enjoy.
Do you do writing other than comedy? For some reason I feel like you write poetry. I just have that feeling.
Yeah, when I was like 18.
Yeah.
16.
So like a day ago.
Yeah.
Last weekend.
A couple months ago. Um, yeah, I used to write poetry a lot. I was like a very emo teenager.
Are you
Okay.
okay?
Yes. How were your teenage years? That would be interesting to tap into that. We were in Orange County. Did you grow up in Orange County?
Yeah, I grew up in Orange County. I always went to my mom, she always wanted me to go to like some of the best schools like that we provided, like in the certain area that we were in. So it was like I felt very out of place. Like I didn't belong there because I wasn't like smart. I didn't really apply myself, you know?
Well, that's two different things. I keep hearing you say you don't feel you're smart enough for this and that. But I disagree. Or is it just because you don't apply yourself?
I just don't apply myself. I'm scared of failing. So
Yeah, I hear you there.
We all do.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
But yeah,
so
I
that-
didn't know. I was kind of like a nerd in like a band way,
Sure.
not school smart math way.
So a nerd way with sci-fi. Were you into sci-fi in high school? And
Yeah, I love Star Trek.
so, okay, Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Trek.
You lose.
Okay. All right.
Very
No.
niche.
What's that?
Yeah, yeah, very. I feel like a certain group of people only like Star Trek. It's not very popular.
Oh my gosh, it's very well.
Well,
I mean,
It's very popular with Bobby Lee.
are you allowed to love them both?
Um,
You're allowed to love whatever
I
you
guess-
want.
yeah.
All right.
I don't personally like Star Wars, but to each their own.
So I thought I saw on one of your posts R2D2. Not in your household, apparently. Must have just taken it somewhere. Nope. Okay.
Did you?
Yeah, like a model of R2D2 on a countertop.
Oh, that was something I made in Disneyland.
Okay.
You could like make your own droid.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So you don't like Star Wars, but you went to the Disneyland Star Wars park.
Yeah, and paid a disgusting amount of money to do that.
Yes.
But it was cool. Like you gotta like use like tools and like pick little things. It was like a
Oh.
doll. I was dressing up a doll.
Oh, cool.
That's it.
Okay. It was funny, and I looked at the top. It looked newer because the top was shinier. But for Christmas, I got my daughter, who was a huge Star Wars geek. Yeah, like a R2D2, but it was back from the 80s and old. It barely works anymore. Like remote control R2D2, about that big. And I was like, oh my gosh, she has the same one, but
Wait,
I could tell by the top it wasn't the same.
are Star Wars people geeks and Star Trek
No,
people
we're all
nerds?
geeks.
Is that?
We're all geeks.
Oh, okay. Because she called herself a nerd, and
Well,
then you call her
well-
a geek. So I'm like, is there a? Because I'm neither. I'm too cool for both.
Geeks and nerds are the same. I feel we all are the same.
We're all
No?
the same. We're all the same. Yeah, it was just I didn't know if you people
Us people.
had your classifications.
My family is Star Wars, but I enjoy Star Trek, and I have Star Trek movies, and I enjoyed the show, but I'm more into Star Wars.
Now, are you only into the original incarnation of Star Trek, or do you follow the whole I don't even know the whole time, but they've branched off.
They've got so many branch because this is the final season of the Picard.
Card.
What?
The card.
Picard. See,
The
nerd.
card.
I don't
Jean-Luc
watch it.
Picard, Sir Patrick Stewart. Yeah.
So you watch all of Star Trek. You're into the whole.
No, I only like the original series, like with William Shatner,
Yeah,
and then I like
What's the deal with the cat picture with William Shatner's baby daddy? What is you have a picture on Instagram with a cat. You're in a Star Trek and it says William Shatner's baby daddy in the caption.
well that was like because of the next gen. This is so fucking
No, it's
but-
not. It's perfect.
Do you feel like we stalked you?
yeah. I feel
What?
like they did.
It's
Yeah.
research.
But in Next Generation, that's the series with Sir Patrick Stewart, the bald guy who plays.
Yes,
Yeah, that
he's a
guy.
legendary actor besides Star Trek. So yes.
Yeah. Well, there's a character in that series that likes cats, and that's literally
Okay.
Hmm.
it. Really stupid. Yeah, no point.
That's all right. I love your Instagram page because it is a lot of that stuff that I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's fun to look at. So
Well, it is,
It-
and you show your art, and and I was going to ask, is that all your art, or do you post stuff that you just enjoy as well, other people's art?
No, that's all my stuff except one post is my grandpa's art.
oh,
Well, and I did see that there was like 3 or 4 pictures from your grandpa those are very good.
Yeah, really.
I
really
enjoyed
talented.
those. Yeah.
that's awesome.
Super talented.
So what is your cat's name? I'm thinking in my head, oh, she named her cat William Shatner, but no.
Oh, that was like my roommate's cat.
Oh, okay.
My
wasn't even-
old roommate's cats. Yeah.
So do you have a favorite Star Trek episode?
Um, yeah. I guess it like kind of sums up Star Trek as a whole. It's in the Next Generation with Picard, and it's about Data. Data's like a robot, but he like looks like kind of ish human, and it's like about like if he has rights, and yeah, and I thought it was like super interesting. Like it kind of it's
I'm
based
typing
on,
I'm typing SJW right now.
it kind of like hits on like humanity and like how humans like even nowadays perceive like what is a human, and like even back then when there's like slavery, it kind of hints on that, like with
It's cool. Yeah,
what's her name, the black woman in Star Trek,
The original, the 60s? To me, that's the
No.
original, the 60s.
Next Generation.
Next Generation. Gotcha. I did not watch that. I only watched the original because I was
She has Whoopi Goldberg.
okay.
oh wow.
Yeah, so it kind of like hints on like black slavery a little bit, but I thought it was like super interesting.
That's
Okay.
cool. That's cool.
So did you watch the original in the 60s as well as the Next Generation, or
Are you
Yeah,
asking if
yeah.
you watched it in the 60s? Because she's 20 some years.
no.
No, I enjoyed the original series a lot too.
Okay.
Yeah, with Spock and stuff.
Yeah. And do you like the movies, that the rebirth of the movies? No?
Not a
Okay.
fan. I think I'm just like, I don't know, mad that they like made a new one, and I think the original ones are like perfect. They didn't need to be remade.
I'm with you. So out of the original movies, okay, now let's go back to the TV series, but then they made the original movie, the Star Trek, the movie, then Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan, and Star Trek 3, Search for
Yeah.
Spock. Do you have a favorite in there? I think there was a 4th one too.
The
With
one
the original.
there's one that Spock made. What's his name? I forgot his real
Leonard
name.
Nimoy.
Leonard Nimoy?
Leonard Nimoy. There's like with the whales. I enjoyed that one because it was like so ridiculous. They like time traveled like whales.
I think that was 3, Search for Spock. Because in the Wrath of Khan, I think he died, and then the Search for Spock was the 3rd one where they time traveled back.
Yeah, that's the one that he directed.
And he
wrote.
directed. Yep.
Yeah.
But Wrath of Khan is considered one of the greatest, not even
Mhm.
sequels or greatest movies, sci-fi movies ever. It was so amazing. That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I was able to actually watch it in theater not that long ago over here.
Oh, cool.
Super sick.
Yeah,
Wow.
it is. And when William Shatner yells,
You two really are geeks, you know.
yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
I'm so out of it. I don't know what's going on right now.
We were so. I remember 1980 when Star Trek the movie came out, and we were so excited to go to it. And that one was a little long and a little boring. They made it too talk, not enough adventure. But it still was cool to watch in the theater at that time.
That's the one with like Kirk's son who
Nope.
dies.
Nope, not
No.
the Re stuff. The Star Trek the movie, like the series was done in the 60s, and then in the 80s they brought back the movie when after Star Wars regenerated the sci-fi stuff, they did, let's bring back Star Trek. So they did Star Trek the movie, but it was like a 2.5 hour movie that didn't have a great adventure. They like brought the Enterprise back out of storage and stuff like that. Not ringing a bell.
I think that's the one like with Kirk's kid. And then no, okay, I'm wrong. Kirk has a kid who's like blonde and curly, and they do research.
You two are on your own. I'm just gonna go to the restroom or something.
Yeah, we'll see you later. I'm gonna look it up. We'll move on. But I mean, I enjoy this conversation. I don't know. I'll have to look. I don't think it's the one I'm thinking of, but that's all right. I mean, because there's a lot. They made a lot of different movies and they made a lot of different series. And then
they like redid the USS Enterprise.
Yeah.
All right.
You're right. I apologize. Yeah.
She's right.
But The Wrath of Khan is the greatest movie. One of the greatest greatest Star Trek movie ever made.
Oh, okay.
Do we agree on that?
Agreed.
All right. I'll make sure to check it out.
You better. I'm going to quiz you.
All right.
And Search for Spock, the third one was just fun. That was really fun.
You got some funky green thing going on. You got some funky green drink going on too. You're not just that looks like
it's green juice.
She's healthy as well.
Awesome. So when are you going to be in Nashville or not Nashville? Austin. Let's go back onto your comedy.
Yeah. At the end of the month of March, hopefully.
Okay.
I want to because I like work a minimum wage job over here. So
you're no longer in the retirement household field?
No, I work as a barista.
Perfect. Be still your heart.
I love coffee.
Me too, Bonnie.
Was that a love or was that a just to get a job, or do you love? And both my daughters are
coffee
baristas,
lovers,
and we are.
Well, it's not like a real barista job. Like I just press a button and the espresso comes out. But I do like it. I get to drink coffee whenever I want. So
there you go. There you go.
It is perfect for me.
Yeah, you should get a job.
No, I like the real stuff.
You should do that. Oh, all right.
My youngest daughter's, and she's so against it. She's like, yeah, I'm working at Starbucks. I don't want to, but she is. But she loves. She like an independent barista and stuff like that is what she'd rather be doing. But
nice.
Starbucks pays better. Well, she's between picking colleges.
You guys have children?
We do.
Yeah. He has children older than you, so.
Fun.
2 out of 3 children are older than you.
Wait, so were you born? Were you born in 99 or 2000?
2000.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah. Wow.
My middle daughter was born in 99.
99. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, did you go to school because you were in the, correct me if I'm wrong, like the health field of retirement homes? Did you go to school for that?
Like dietary aid, so I was like in the kitchen preparing food. So no, I did not. No. I do want to go back to school. I'm just in debt, like every other college kid.
Right, and every other adult.
Yeah, I mean it just shifts. I mean, you go to college, you get college, or you go to adult, you get debt there.
Right. Yeah.
Just the way life is. Or you start a podcast, you go in debt there too. Or comedy where you got to travel and pay for your own expenses. So,
looking forward to that.
Perfect.
Really, I am. Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate you coming on, and we swear
geeking out with me on Star Trek.
We're not gonna try and coerce you to do any porn or anything. So it's all good. We just want to talk comedy.
No problem.
And keep doing what you do. It's great. I'm. It's cool to hear that you're hitting the mics and working on it. You're funny. So hopefully we see more of you.
Yeah, if you guys are ever in California.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And keep it up. Yeah, we can't wait. Post. Put your stuff on YouTube. Put your stuff out there. We want to see it. I want more jokes from you.
For sure. We'll do.
All right. Have a good night. Thanks, Jonah.
Is there a way?
Oh, yeah. Let's promote first.
And I guess without too much your way, but for people to get your T-shirt, is that where would you go?
She's got.
You just DM me.
Okay.
DM me on Pabst Blue Weenie on Instagram, and I don't know if I'm gonna make them anytime soon. Hopefully, I enjoy making them, but that's it.
So that's their pre-order. So like if somebody were to DM you and pre-order today, it could be a while before they got it.
Yeah, maybe like a month.
Okay.
I can wait a month.
Yeah, which is fine. I just curious. But we want to make sure we promote and get that name out there because Pabst Blue Weenie is hilarious.
Pabst Blue Weenie.
Yeah,
and Google Jonah Campos, Kill Tony, and find her set, watch her set.
For sure.
So, thank you very much.
Thank you for listening. The tavern is closed for now, but we'd love to have you back for more fun next time. Seriously though, get your asses out of here.